Hey guys, what's up? So today I'm going to show you how to make the seamless cube. Okay? So yeah, this model I folded from a square sheet of cardstock, but for clarity I'm going to use a 4-inch square of 8.5 by 11. Okay? So what we're going to do is we're going to first fold horizontally in half like this. Fold in half horizontally. Alright? And crease sharply. Like this, and unfold and rotate, and now it's fold in half like this in this direction. Okay, this is a pretty difficult model, so fold at your own risk. Okay, this model looks simple, but it's actually kind of complex. Okay, now let's fold this edge to the middle crease right here. Okay, just like this. Okay, now let's rotate 90 degrees, and now let's fold this edge to the middle crease. Just like this. Okay, now let's rotate, and now let's fold this edge to the middle crease. Just like this. Okay, now let's rotate like this. And let's fold this edge to the middle crease. Okay, just like this. So like this, and now let's rotate 45 degrees. And now let's fold this point to the middle. Okay, just like that. Now let's unfold. And now let's turn over and make sure this crease right here we just made is on the left side. So now let's fold diagonally in half. So we're going to bring this point to this point right here. And include this flap too. Well, let's first fold it first. We're going to make a partial fold that goes from the middle point right here to this point right here. Okay, and now let's fold this flap up too, like that. So we're folding it over the edge. And just crease from the middle to this point right here. Just like that. That's a partial fold right there, okay? Now let's unfold, and now let's completely unfold the model. Just like this. And there's a square of creases right here. I'm going to draw them in for you guys. Okay? So, there's a square of creases right here. Draw them in so you guys can see them better. Okay, put my lid back on. Okay. So like this, so here's our square. What we're going to do is we're going to fold diagonally in half like this. And we're just going to crease from that point right there to the right. Just like this. See? So, we fold it from that point right there, that point, to the right. Now let's do the same thing on the left side. So fold from this point to the left like that. Another partial fold like that. Okay, now let's unfold, and now let's rotate, and let's do the same thing. Make sure the square creases is on the left side, and now let's fold in half again. So we're going to fold from that point right there to the right, just like we did before. Okay, just like this, and now it's unfold, and now it's turn over, and you can see the square creases through your paper. Okay, so I don't need to draw them in because I'm sure you can see them. Alright, now what we're going to do is we're going to fold this point to the last intersection point right there. Here, I can draw that in. See, that's the last intersection point right there. Okay, so let's fold it to the intersection. That's the last one, which means, or in other words, the closest one to this point right here. And now let's make a partial fold. So we're going to fold from this point right there to the right. Okay, like that. Now let's unfold and rotate, make sure the square creases is on the left. On the right side, sorry. And now, let's fold this point to the last intersection point. Just like this, and crease from that point to the right. And there's already a crease there, but we're just making it better so that way it makes it easier to do the collapse, okay? The collapse is what makes the model tricky, okay? By the way. So let's fold this point to the last intersection point, just like this. and fold it from this point to the right. And increase that nice and sharp. And unfold in one last time. Let's fold this point up to the last intersecting point, and just fold from that point to the right. Okay, like this. And now comes the collapse. So we're going to turn over like this. And what we're going to do is we're going to, there's a crease right here that goes from this middle point. It goes through the square creases right here. So there's a middle crease right here, there to there. See? Let's make that a mountain, like this, a mountain. Okay? Like this. And now, see, it looks like a nose right here or something. I don't know. Let's bring these two creases together, these edges. Okay, like that. And now let's collapse the nose to the right like that. Okay? Now this is the hard part. What we're going to do is we're going to collapse it. This is what makes the model tricky, okay? So yeah. So we're going to see, we're going to squeeze here like this, see? Here. Squeeze here, and squeeze here. And now what we're going to do is we're just going to basically push everything together on the existing creases. Just like that. Okay? And that was the tricky step. Okay? So there's a doubled flap right here, a doubled flap. Okay? Let's look in that doubled flap, and as you can see there's two edges right here, 2 points. What we're going to do is we're going to fold the lower one right here. We're going to fold that all the way to the back. This is just what makes the model a little bit cleaner. Okay? This step isn't necessary, but it's optional. Okay? Alright, so like that. And now what we're going to do is we're going to stick this doubled flap into this slot right here. Just like that. That shouldn't be that hard. Okay? And now, let's stick this flap into this slot now. Like this. Make sure it goes all the way in. And now, last time, let's stick this. Let's put here. Okay, let's stick this flap into this slot now. See? Just like that. Just stick it all the way in. It's a little bit trickier because the slot is not as big. It's smaller. So you have to kind of put some force on it. Okay? Okay. Pretty tricky. Yeah, this is a lot trickier than before. And there it is. Okay? Now just pinch the edges to make the model look a little bit cleaner and sharper. Okay? Just like this. And there it is, the seamless cube. So yeah, well, I hope you had some luck folding that. I know it was tricky, but it's a pretty cool model. And the coolest thing about it, that I think, is that it's seamless, which means there are no creases on any of the sides right here, on any of the sides. That's what seamless means, there's no creases on the model. Like this. And yeah, it's a nice seamless model to do. And it's not really an action model. Well no, it is an action model. You can spin it like that. I don't know. Well, anyways, I hope you guys like that, and like the video if you like it, and make sure to subscribe, and I appreciate leaving comments down below. Okay? And I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.